Hi there, I'm Nuno. If you're feeling a little stiff and you need to give your body some love, then you are in the right place. This yoga class will help you to strengthen and tone your body, help you to feel a sense of relaxation and connected to your body. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to start in a seat position. You can choose your position as long as you feel comfortable, and you can straighten your spine. You can also elevate your hips slightly and then place your hands either on your thighs, or if you like, one hand on the heart and the other one on top. Then close your eyes and take a moment here before we start to ground yourself. Connect to your heart. Listen to your breath. Listen to your heart rate. And then start observing your inhales and exhales. Controlling more your breath. Whenever you inhale, direct the breath in and down towards the base of the spine. When you exhale, you direct the breath up and out throughout the nostrils. You can keep equal length breaths or allow your exhalations to be slightly longer than your inhales to stay connected to your breath. So you are allowed to meditate on the breath throughout the practice. And slowly blink your eyes to open them. We're going to start with our first position. Coming into a tabletop position with your hands and knees on the floor, hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. Tops of the feet on the floor with your big toes pointing back. We're going to start mobilizing our hips. Lift your right leg up. Flex your right ankle and turn your right knee inwards towards the left. Then inhale, pull your right knee out to the side. Then lift your right heel as high as you can, engaging your core. And exhale, right knee goes into the chest and out to the side. Repeating this a few more times, you're picking up the right knee all the way, flexing the right ankle, push your right ankle up, keep your core strong, and exhale, right knee into the chest and out to the side. We'll do one more. Inhale, lift your right heel up, keep flexing that right ankle, strong core. Exhale, right knee into the chest and out to the side. Now extend your right leg completely, point your toes like a dancer. Keep your core strong and lift your right arm into the air. Inhale and exhale, draw your right knee into the chest and your left hand goes towards your left hip. Round your spine like an angry cat. Tailbone down, belly button lifts. Lift your right foot a little higher, right knee a little higher, chin in the chest. Hold it here for 3. Hold it here for 2. And 1. Inhale, extend your right leg, left hand forward. Exhale, place both hands, both knees on the floor and lower yourself all the way down onto the floor. Coming for some cobra lifts. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders, feet together, big toes to touch. Engage your front thighs. Inhale, lift your chest up. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale to lift, shoulder blades together, pop your chest open. And exhale to lower. We'll do 2 more. Inhale to open. And exhale to lower. Maybe you want to go a little higher on the last one. Inhale. And exhale. Now open your arms out to the sides first and then interlace your fingers behind the back. Roll your shoulders back for locust pose. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your legs, lift your arms, lift your chest. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. If you have pain in the neck, you can make a double chin. Work on your lower back muscles, engage your inner thighs. Keep breathing towards your belly button for 3, for 2, 1. Inhale, release. Place your hands on the floor and exhale. Come into a tabletop position. Coming into the other side now. Picking up the left knee, flex your left ankle. Turn your left leg inwards towards your right. Inhale to lift your left ankle up towards the ceiling. Open your leg out to the side. And exhale, draw it in. 3 more. Inhale to open up. Turn it out to the side, mobilizing your hip. And exhale, draw it in. 2 more. Inhale to pick it up. Open up. Exhale to bring it in. There's 1 more. Inhale. Turn it out. And exhale, turn it in. And extend your left leg completely to the front. Keep your core strong to the back. Actually, your right arm goes forward. Inhale and exhale. Your left knee comes into the chest. With your right hand, you come onto your right hip. Round your spine. Pick up your left foot as high as you can. Your left knee as high as you can. Hold it here for 3. Strong core, tailbone down, belly button lifts for 2. And 1. Inhale, extend the left leg, right arm. Exhale, both hands, both knees on the floor. Lower yourself all the way down towards the floor. Second round of lower back lifts. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. One more. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Extend your arms out to the sides. Interlace your fingers behind the back. Nice tight squeeze. Inhale and exhale. Lift your legs. Lift your arms. Lift your chest. Hold it here for 3. Engage your inner thighs. For 2. And 1. Inhale, lower your hands. Lower your feet. Then exhale. First to a tabletop position and then into a downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide and your feet are hip width apart. Bend the legs a few times first to wake up your body, creating some more movement in your lower joints. Lift your chest, your ribs, and your belly button away from the floor. And keep pressing with 2 big stars with your fingers spread away from each other, your yoga mat away from you. And come into stillness in your downward facing dog, and it's okay to bend the legs slightly as you want to tilt your sit bones a little higher towards the ceiling. Straighten your spine and lengthening your spine all the way up. Keep your breath going. Inhales and exhales through the nostrils for 3 more breaths. And 2, lengthen your arms, lengthen your chest. 1. And inhale, swing your left leg into the air. Point your toes like a dancer. And exhale, bend the left leg. Now lift your left knee up and look underneath the left armpit. We're opening up your hips, opening up your chest. Keep pressing with your hands the chest away from the yoga mat. And press your right heel down. Keep your core strong and twist further and further underneath your left armpit. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And exhale, come into a plank position. And then we move into side plank with your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Legs are together. And pick up your left hand up towards the ceiling. If this is a little too difficult, you can step the left leg in front of the left hip. Wherever you are, pick up your right shoulder blade off the right wrist. And your left hand lifts high up towards the ceiling. Keep your core strong. Engage your inner thighs. And turn your thighs slightly inwards. Breathe here for 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, both hands, both feet on the floor, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, swing your right leg into the air, 3-legged dog. And exhale, step your right foot forward in between your thumbs. Lower the right foot down, lower the left knee down. Come into a lunge position. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, bend your elbows and arch your spine, lifting from your lower ribs, middle ribs, upper ribs, towards the ceiling, into this baby back bend. Keep pushing your hips forward, stretching the left hip flexor. Inhale, lengthen your arms up. And exhale, extend the right leg forward. Place your hands on the floor and extend the right leg. Now, if you cannot place your hands on the floor, grab onto blocks or onto books if you don't have blocks, so you can elevate your hands and you find a bigger stretch on your right hamstring. It's okay to bend the right leg, not a problem at all, as long as you feel a stretch on the back of your right thigh. We're going to hold it here together for 3 breaths. So inhale and exhale, lengthen your chest a little further away from your hips. For 2, squaring the hips to the front of a yoga mat. And 1. Repeating this twice more. Inhale, bend your right leg, left knee on the floor, arms overhead. And exhale, bend your elbows into cactus, lift your chest up, going a little further into your back bend. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, extend the right leg, flex your right ankle, forward fold a little further towards your right leg. Inhale to bend your right leg, arms overhead. And exhale, increase the range of your back bend. Keep pushing your hips forward, open the chest, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other, maybe gazing up. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, going to your maximum. Straighten the right leg, flex your right ankle, go as deep as you can. Inhale, bend your right leg. Now walk with your hands towards 9 o'clock and stretch your arms as far forward as possible. Spread your fingers and use the pressure of your hands to push your hips towards the back, towards the right hand side, and at the same time push your left hip slightly further forward towards your right foot. Round your spine and lengthen the back of your body, especially the lower back and the sides of your right trunk. Holding here for 3. Holding here for 2. And 1. Inhale, walk with your hands back and frame your right foot, meaning that both hands are on the outside of your right foot. Tuck your left foot under and press your right foot back into plank position. Maybe lower the knees down, inhale, and exhale, lower yourself into chaturanga, low plank, tailbone down, belly button lifts. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the tops of your feet on the floor, lift your knees, lift your hips, lift your chest, and exhale, downward facing dog. Separate your feet hip width apart. 3 breaths here, lengthen. 1 and 2. Relax your neck. And 3. Inhale, swing your right leg into the air, 3-legged dog. And exhale, step your right foot forward in between your thumbs. So come into for warrior 2. Flatten the left foot, heel to heel alignment. Swing your arms up and open your arms out to the sides. Both arms extended. You have the left foot steady on the floor and bend your right leg so your right front thigh is parallel towards the floor. Strong core. Breathe here for 3. For 2, you can also gaze towards your right hand. And 1, reversing your warrior. Inhale, right hand lifts. And exhale, reach with your right armpit back towards the left leg. Lengthen the left side of the body for 3. Lengthen the right hand side of the body for 2. And 1. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. Place your left knee on the floor, left shin on the floor, left hand on the floor, right arm up and over towards the left. Push your hips forward, open the chest for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, lift your arms up, come into an upright position, and exhale, right hand onto your right knee, left arm up and over towards the right. Twisting from your rib cage, relax your shoulders, relax your neck, lift your chin a little higher maybe, for 1 more breath. Inhale, bend your right leg, place your hands on the floor, and exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lower your knees down into tabletop position, and exhale, pick up your left leg. You're going to balance on your right shin bone and your right hand. So turn towards the front, pick up your left arm into the air. Maybe this is enough for you already, so it's fine. Keep pushing your hips forward, twist from your rib cage, open your chest away from your hips. If you want to go further, bend the left leg, reach with your left hand towards your left knee, opening up your chest. If you want to go further, with your left hand, grab onto your left foot and start kicking your left foot back. Pop your chest nice and open. You can either look away, to the floor, or even towards your left foot. Holding here for 3. Keep your core strong for 2. And 1. Inhale, using your core, release the left leg. Both hands, both knees on the floor. Pick up your right arm and place your right ear, right shoulder on the floor. We're twisting towards the left hand side. Feeling a stretch on your right shoulder. Release the rest of the body. Keep your hips slightly up. Breathing here for 3. Breathing here for 2. And 1. Inhale, both hands, both knees on the floor. Tuck your feet under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths in your downward facing dog. Again, it's okay to bend the legs. Keep your arms nice and straight. Flip your hips a little further up towards the ceiling. Breathing for 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Inhale, lower your knees down. And exhale, take a moment to rest. Just 3 breaths here in case your arms feel a little tight. taking a little moment. You can always pause the video and then join us back whenever you feel ready. We're going to move on to the other side. I'm just going to turn around so you can see me throughout the practice. We're going to move on to the other leg. So find me in downward facing dog. Again, spread your fingers wide, tuck your feet under, and press your hips high up towards the ceiling. Feet are hip width apart. Slight bend the knees, not a problem, and lift your hips high up towards the ceiling as well. Inhale, swing your right leg into the air, and exhale, bend your right leg. Now lift your right knee high up, press your left heel down, and look underneath your right armpit. Lengthen up and twist from your rib cage. Keep lifting your right knee up, lowering the right foot slightly higher, and twist further for 3. Twisting further for 2. And 1. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, plank position. Side plank on the other side with your left hand underneath the left shoulder. Shift away towards the left foot. Reach with your right arm up. Again, if this is too difficult, you just cross the right foot in front of the hips. Not a problem at all. Stay here, strong core. Lift your hips up. Push them slightly forward. Pick up your left shoulder blade off that left wrist. Reach with your right arm a little higher for 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, both hands on the floor, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, swing your left leg into the air, three-legged dog, and exhale, step your left foot forward in between your thumbs. Lower the right knee down. Reach with both arms up ahead on the inhale, and exhale, bend your elbows, arch your spine, push your hips forward, maybe a baby back bend. If you feel ready for a bigger back bend, you go ahead and do so. Breathe towards your belly button for 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, place your hands on the floor or onto your blocks or your books. Extend the left leg. Pull your toes of your left foot towards your left shin bone. Holding here for 3 breaths. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Keep breathing towards your belly button. Finding a stretch now on your left hamstring. 2 more. 1 more. Inhale, bend your left leg. Both arms lift. And exhale, bend your elbows, lift your chest for your second back bend. Keep pushing your right hip forward, opening up your right hip flexor. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, forward fold, going a little further towards your left knee. And relax your upper body here. You can still support your hands on the blocks, not a problem at all. With time, you get length on the back of your thighs. We'll do 1 more. Inhale, bend the left leg. Reach with both arms up. And exhale, bend your elbows, going to your last back bend in this pose. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, extend the left leg, flex your left ankle, going to your maximum into this forward stretch. Inhale, bend your left leg. Now walk your arms to the side to 3 o'clock. Lengthen your arms completely and spread your fingers wide and press your hands on the floor and your hips go away from your hands. At the same time, push your right hip forward so you lengthen the back of the body and the side of the trunk. We're holding it together for 3. Keep lengthening. For 2. And 1. Inhale, walk with your hands back and frame your left foot. So both hands on the outside of the left foot. Tuck your right foot under. Inhale. Exhale, plank position, strong plank. Maybe dropping the knees down on the inhale and exhale, chaturanga. Tailbone down, belly button lift, squeeze your elbows onto your ribs. Upward facing dog on the inhale, tops of feet on the floor, lift your knees, lift your hips, lift your chest, press your shoulders down. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here, adjust your position, keep breathing towards your belly button, lengthen your arms, micro bend the knees, it's fine, flipping your sitting bones a little higher to flatten your spine for 1 more breath. Inhale, left leg lifts into the air, 3-legged dog. And exhale, step your left foot forward in between your thumbs. Coming for warrior 2. Flatten your right foot onto the floor, heel to heel alignment, and swing your arms up with parallel towards the floor. Open your shoulders and your hips are aligned in one line, and contract your core slightly, so engaging your pelvic floor muscles. Reversing the warrior, inhale, left hand lifts, and exhale, left hand reaches up and back towards your right leg. Breathe here. Lengthen the left hand side of the body, but also lengthen the right hand side of the body. One more breath. Inhale, right knee goes down. Right shin bone goes down, right hand on the floor. Reach with your left arm up and over towards the right. Push your hips forward, stretch the left hand side of the body, twisting from the rib cage, relax your neck. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale to use your core to lift. Exhale, left hand to your left leg, right arm up and over towards the left. Opposite stretch. Stretching out the right hand side of the body. Still keep relaxing your neck. For 2 and 1. Inhale, bend your left leg. Place both hands on the floor, and exhale, step your left leg back into plank, and then lower both knees down. Come into the side plank position again with your left hand on the floor. Pick up your right leg and start twisting towards the front. Pick up your right arm, push your hips forward. Maybe this is enough for you here, it's fine, just stay there working on your strong core, pushing hips forward and lift your left shoulder blade off that left wrist. If you want to go further, you can bend the right leg, and with your right hand, reach towards your right knee. Maybe even looking towards the right hand to feel a little bit more length. And if this is not enough, you want to go further with your right hand on your right foot. So you grab it and you kick it back. Open the chest, expand, but keep pushing your hips forwards. Lengthen the front part of the body. Keep balancing on your left shin bone, left hand, and then arching back. For 3, you can choose your gaze going down. For 2, either forward or back. For 1 more. Inhale, extend the right leg and exhale, both knees, both hands on the floor. The left arm lifts on the inhale, and exhale, lower the left ear down, left shoulder down. You're twisting towards the right hand side. Really relax down. Try to not use resistance with your right hand. Your hips are slightly up, not really much tension on the hips. We're just stretching the shoulder. Breathe here for 3. For 2 and 1. Inhale, come back into a tabletop position, and exhale, cross your shin bones and sit down onto the floor. We come into butterfly, our last pose in this class. Feet together, soles of the feet together, and drop the knees out to the sides. If you have a tight lower back, you can always walk with your feet slightly further forward, not a problem at all. You can grab on whatever you can grab around your spine and just forward fold. You don't have to go with your nose onto your feet. Just let it go. Allow whatever is available to you today for you to happen. And then breathe towards an area you feel pulling. Some of you might feel your lower back on one day, and then the other day you might feel your inner thigh stretching. Whatever that is, let it be. Every single day is different. Just accept it. Keep relaxing your neck, relaxing your shoulders. And if you have pain in the knees, you can always place blocks underneath your knees to give you nice support. Let your breath be gentle, with your exhalation slightly longer than your inhales. And every time you exhale, your body might allow you to go a little further into the forward fold. I invite you not to pull yourself. Just allow gravity to help you increase the length of your body. Inhale, and exhale, roll yourself all the way up to a standing. This is the end of our practice. I hope you enjoyed your practice, and it was an honor having you here, and I hope to see you on the mat soon again.